Good morning, guys and gals. Froggy here, and got a little quickie video for you today. I bought these swivels. This is for air tools. It's a 360-degree swivel. I'll put a link down to them. They look to be very high quality. I have not actually tried them yet, but I'm going to show you how you install them on my air tools. Now, here's a small, stubby impact tool that already has it built in to the tool itself. You see, that's a nice design, actually. And the whole reason you do this, and I'll explain it to you, on this tool, I was using this tool. This is an air ratchet to get some nuts off on my car. It was in the suspension area, and it's a long tool. And then on the end of it, hold on. So on the end of it, I have to put my hose, my air hose, to power it. Well, if you're in a tight area, you got the length of the tool, you got the length of the hose. The hose is pretty stiff. Here's your nut here. You might be banging up against something else trying to get the tool onto the fastener that you're trying to remove it. Well, if I put one of these swivelers on there, on this one, like that, all of a sudden I've cut quite a few inches off my overall length of the tool. So that's the whole point. That's what I'm going to do. Put that on there. I'm going to put that on all of these. This is a good tool. That's a good tool. That's Ingersoll Rand, and that one is a Napa, probably made by Ingersoll Rand. That is Ingersoll Rand. These are all air tools, and those are two cheap Harbor Freight tools. So they are never going to come with a piece like that on there because they're made for a price point, and for the price point, they're fine. They work. I use high-end tools. I use cheap tools. I use whatever gets the job done. So let's put this one on there. I'll show you. So this is a little 14 millimeter connection. We're just going to screw that off. Well, here's what I'm finding so far. I guess it's steel. Usually these fittings like to be brass. Brass is better, and I'm pretty sure it's a taper fitting like that. It's not going in very far, so I don't know how well it's going to seal with only maybe three threads engaged. I don't know. This one had about 5, I would say. So I'm going to try it. We'll see. We'll just have to see. It is not a reverse thread. Usually these markings indicate a reverse thread. It's not. I don't know why it's got those markings. I'm going to try sealing it up. You want to clean out your threads if you had any previous sealant in there. That's tape. I think I'm going to try using some paste instead of tape to seal. So both of these are for thread sealing. That's thread sealing compound, and this is Teflon tape for thread sealing. I might end up having to use both of them to get it to seal, but let's try just with this compound first, this paste. I haven't stirred this up in a while, so stick a screwdriver down there and stir it up a bit. Okay, so I just used my finger and spread a nice even coat all the way around there. And let's try it. So I decided to hold the nut on the tool with one wrench while I twisted with the other wrench. And like I said, it's not a reverse thread. Well, let's put some air to it and see what happens. Whoops, I got a little ahead of myself. We still have to put this male connector on here. Now you see, this is brass, and you see how much further in that threads than this one? And this is steel, I think. I'll check it with a magnet. So it's a little funny the way they use different metals to make this. So I used a wrench again to hold against it while I'm tightening it, because obviously this has got some kind of a seal that you don't want to be tightening this and damaging the seal by torquing it or twisting it or doing something like that. So when you can, always use another wrench to hold back against where you're applying torque. Okay, now we can put air to it. Okay, so we got some soapy water here. And let's spray it and see. Get a small leak right there. And we got more leaks there. So first thing I'm going to try to do is just tighten them up a little bit and see what happens. If that doesn't work, I have to take them apart and do it over again. But I don't have any major leaks because I can't hear anything. You can hear my compressor charging up. I'm going to call that one good enough. It's got a small leak, but you know, this is not like a $25 fitting, so I'm going to call that good enough. This one I've got to do over again, and I'm going to use the paste and I'll use tape too, because this one's leaking a lot more. Okay, that's got tape and paste, and it's fun using this box ratchet. Whoops, I don't have enough hands here. Camera and 2 wrenches, but I just wanted to show you. There, trying to show you that box wrench. Everything's cattywampers, but I'm going to take the camera off it now and finish it. Okay, here we go. This is with tape and paste. And I think we're good. There's nary a bubble there. And that one might have maybe a tiny bubble or might have sealed itself. Remember, brass into aluminum, don't over tighten this. It looks like I got it right up to the bitty end there, and that's about it. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to bore you with every other tool, but excuse me. Now you can imagine I'm up in my tight spot doing some suspension work, and look at that. I've shortened up the overall tool plus hose combination, so this is a good thing. And these are pretty decent for the price. I think they're like $3.50 a piece if you buy them in bulk. So I'll put a link up. Get some. Froggy approves. Okay, give me a thumbs up or a like if this helps you out. Subscribe to my channel if you want more from Froggy. Be safe, have fun. Froggy out. Bye-bye. Merry Christmas. Okay, here's one more for you. I used tape plus sealer on that one, and I just used sealer on that one, and this one is like 100%. No bubbles. There you go.